In the quiet heart of a golden valley, surrounded by peaceful meadows and rivers that glittered like silver threads, lay the village of Elorien. For centuries, its people had lived in harmony under the watchful warmth of the sun, believing themselves protected by an ancient blessing of light. Songs of joy echoed in their festivals, and the fields bloomed as though kissed by the dawn itself. But deep in the forgotten edges of the world, where the sun's rays rarely reached, a shadow stirred. Morok, the sorcerer of storms. Once a sage who sought wisdom in the stars, Morok had turned his heart away from light and allowed envy to consume him. He despised warmth, despised the laughter of villages, despised the sun that gave him life. With his black staff, carved from the roots of the ancient dark tree, he called upon the storms, feeding his power with the fear of the weak. His eyes, burning red like embers, reflected his one desire, to shroud the world in endless night. One fateful evening, as Elorien prepared for their festival of harvest, the sky shifted. The laughter of children and the music of drums faltered as the heavens darkened. Thick clouds rolled in, swirling like an army of shadows. The wind howled, cold and merciless, and lightning cracked across the horizon. From the blackened sky descended Morok, his cloak whipping like smoke in the storm. Villagers gasped in terror, covering their faces as he raised his staff. The air grew heavy with despair. Yet within the storm stood Liura. To the villagers, she was more than a princess, she was the living embodiment of their blessing. Born beneath the first rays of a new dawn, Liura's presence was like sunlight walking among mortals. Her gown shimmered with the hues of sunrise, each golden fold glowing softly even as the storm clawed at it. Her porcelain skin, radiant blue eyes, and flowing pearl-white hair seemed to defy the darkness that sought to consume them. Morok's voice thundered over the winds. Light is a lie. The sun blinds you, weakens you. Kneel, and I shall spare you from the fire of the storm. The villagers trembled, yet Liura stepped forward, her crown catching the flickers of lightning, turning them into sparks of fire and amber. She raised her hands, clad in delicate golden gloves, and her voice, calm, unwavering, rose above the chaos. Morok, your heart has turned from wisdom to wrath. You seek to steal the sun, but you cannot cage what was born to shine. As long as there is hope, the light will never yield. Fury twisted across the sorcerer's shadowed face. He slammed his staff into the ground, sending a spiral of black winds tearing through the village. Roofs shook, trees bent, and the people clutched each other in fear. But Liura did not waver. Her gown flared outward, glowing brighter, the embroidered stars on her collar blazing like tiny suns. From her crown spread a halo of golden fire, pushing back the storm in ripples of light. The clash began. Morok hurled bolts of